The American Revolution was not caused by one single event. Instead, it was the result of growing tensions between Great Britain and its 13 American colonies. Over time, disputes over taxes, registration, and British control led to protests, battles, and important decisions that changed history. This is the story of how the colonies moved from frustration and protest to revolution and ultimately independence. By 1770, many colonists were becoming frustrated with British rule. New taxes and the presence of British soldiers in Boston created growing tension throughout the city. On March 5, 1770, an argument between colonists and British soldiers quickly escalated. The soldiers fired into the crowd, killing several colonists and injuring others. The event became known as the Boston Massacre. News of the incident spread throughout the colonies and increased anger toward Great Britain. For many colonists, it became a symbol of British oppression and helped unite people against British rule. Tensions continued to grow over the next few years. Many colonists believed Britain was unfairly taxing them without giving them a voice in government. In 1773, a group of colonists decided to take action. Disguised as Native Americans, they boarded British ships in Boston Harbor and dumped hundreds of chests of tea into the water. This event became known as the Boston Tea Party. It was a powerful protest against British taxes and control. Britain passed the Intolerable Acts, which included closing Boston Harbor and increasing British control over Massachusetts. These punishments only increased colonial resistance and pushed the colonies closer together. Soon after, leaders from across the colonies gathered at the First Continental Congress to discuss how they would respond to Britain's actions. By 1775, tensions had reached a breaking point. British troops were sent to Concord, Massachusetts to seize weapons and military supplies being stored by colonial militias. As they marched through Lexington, they encountered colonial militia members waiting for them. A shot was fired and fighting quickly broke out. Although no one knows who fired the first shot, the battle marked the beginning of the American Revolution. The fighting continued at Concord as colonial forces pushed back against the British troops. As the British retreated to Boston, colonial militia members attacked along the road, inflicting heavy losses. The battles of Lexington and Concord showed that the colonies were willing to fight for their rights and freedoms. As the war continued, both sides fought for control of the colonies. One of the most important turning points came in 1777 at the Battle of Saratoga, New York. American forces successfully defeated a major British army and forced its surrender. The victory gave the colonies a much-needed boost in confidence. It also convinced France that the Americans had a real chance of winning the war. France soon became an ally of the United States, providing soldiers, weapons, ships, and financial support. This assistance would prove critical to the American cause. Saratoga is often considered one of the most important victories in the entire Revolution. While battles were taking place, colonial leaders were also deciding their future. On July 4, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence. Written primarily by Thomas Jefferson, the document officially declared the 13 colonies independent from Great Britain. The Declaration explained why the colonies believed they had the right to govern themselves. It emphasized ideas such as liberty, equality, and the belief that government should serve the people. The document inspired many colonists and strengthened their determination to continue fighting for independence. The road to American independence was shaped by many important events. The Boston Massacre increased anger toward British rule. The Boston Tea Party showed colonial resistance. Lexington and Concord marked the start of armed conflict. Saratoga provided a crucial victory, and the Declaration of Independence formally announced the colony's desire for freedom. Together, these events helped create a new nation. Through sacrifice, determination, and a belief in self-government, the colonies won their independence and laid the foundation for the United States of America.